let's not go down there, guys.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, well, what are we doing? And they go down, and this basement is just full of creepy props. Right? There are creepy props as far as the eye can see. I was so pumped. And this is going back to the first time I saw it. When they all pick up different items.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out which one is going to encourage the next section of the movie. We see a circular puzzle ball, right? And you're like, oh, please.
Which I know.
Creepy ballerina doll.
Your nips are just hard as hell for that circular
Later,
puzzle
when we
ball.
see Sawblade face, I was like, yes! Because Hellraiser's my favorite. I will say, if I had one gripe with the movie, which is pretty lame, they did pick the worst monsters to be our titular monsters. Like, of all the things we see in the movie, right? We see Sawblade face, giant monsters, giant snake, giant robots. We see the people from The Purge, essentially.
Yeah.
The hillbilly zombies feel like the lamest monster they could have put at the core of this.
Okay, I agree with you. But I think this is another part of the movie satire is that's the bit.
Yes, exactly.
And again, I appreciate that because that's like half the fun is because when you cut back to the facility and they're like, all right, it's the Buckners, and they're like, why is it always what? It's always the hillbillies. Like, well, that's why maintenance picks them. They're unoriginal. They're maintenance.
It's supposed to be like we're watching a bad horror movie, right? It's supposed to remind us of 80s movies that are slapdash together. Mm-hmm. And show that there is more to it, right? That there's a greater hand that was moving those films. So if you did like Sawblade face, I feel like this movie somewhat falls apart because then your monster's so interesting. We're going to want backstory. We got to do bigger set pieces of chains and clamps. You can't put a classically awesome monster in the midst of this story. It will derail the kind of meta investigation element.